Greetings, everyone. GoldenHawk here, creator of Ancient Towers and High Priestess for the House of Life. I'm very happy to be able to find time on Equinox to speak with you and bring forth a blessing and a message, because this is a time when our system, the Earth, Sun, Moon, is coming into balance. Greetings, Scott. Nice to see you. I know you're in England, so the equinox timing is a bit off. We start here in the US in just a few hours, around 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, I do believe. And it might be now. I'm not a great timekeeper. And we'll be doing our blessing work here and some really big cemetery work today. And holding equinox in that way. And this is a time when it's really good to move inside and pay really deep attention to the self, using whatever modalities that you use, whatever your connections are, and feeling what feels in balance and what is not inside that balance. And this can be your respiratory system. This can be the way you're walking. This can be how you're communicating with others. This can especially be how you're communicating with yourself, how you're treating your spiritual self, how you're treating your body, and how that rolls out into others and how it moves into the creation of your life. And finding a point where you are in balance, creating the blessing, gratitude and thankfulness for where you're at. And then a list, an overview, a story of how you would like to bring into this balance what is out of balance, what your next focuses will be, or your continued focuses is very important. And that's why I have been working so intensely pretty much this last month on creating the full Semitani course. And the Semitani is the binding of the two lands. And if any of you actually took any deep mythology or of the pretend Egyptian history classes, we were told at two different binding the papyrus. The papyrus see up really well. Mine is because the land of the papyrus is the logical hemisphere of the mind. Did I say papyrus? Because that's the papyrus, the record keeper. The parts, the piecemeals, the logical, and the land of the lotus is the big picture. And some people in the feminine, the scientific, the mystic. But inside the Semitani, inside the binding, there are 5 levels. There is a connection into Delta. There is a connection into what we could say the reptilian that actually runs our body. There is the Sma, which is very similar to an Abja, or the Abjar, Abba, the creation of the Abba, the heart mind. And that's what this is about. And it is about creating a hemisync, and creating an arc energetic. And these are the wands that I am having made. They are available through a specific group right now already. And they have chakra strips. This is rose quartz, which connects into the heart structure through the pink energy, which is very different than the green heart chakra energy. And this is structured inside the quartz structure, which is the six-pointed star, the dual triangulation sexagesimal. This is selenite. It is structured vertically. It has so much water in it, there's so much movement in it, that you can watch some people bend them with their energy. This is fairly thick to be bent like that, and having the silver structure on it with a sphere, it's going to be more difficult. But I have some bent selenite pieces, small. I've even got a little S curve. I've got ram's horn, which actually sinks into the inner workings of the higher glands, which is really awesome. But these are used to connect with hemisyncing the hemispheres, the energy bodies and information field out in the aura, connecting it into the chakras, and through the semitani, we create a polarization, which creates an arc. And with this, we bring up energies, subconscious, deep impressions, those that come from the cellular areas, those that come from impressions we took in even before we could talk, areas that because of these impressions, because of these cellular pieces, these learnings, we come from sometimes the strangest places that we can't understand, and end up putting ourselves once again into the loops. This opens that up and allows us to deprogram without needing to know exactly what it is. And it's a great course, and I've been doing it live here in Phoenix and Scottsdale with several of my longtime students. And I've got another psychic who's coming in to join me and teacher this afternoon, and a very long time friend and a person that I've been working with through sessions for a decade and a half, probably. And we're going to roll it through again. And we're going to roll it through again tomorrow. We're going to be doing some really good foundational pieces, functional pieces, moving this into the best working order that we can. We're doing it over the final pieces over the equinox time to line up with the earth energies, the energies of the sun, the moon, our zodiacal pieces with the stars. And these rods are not necessary. These are not necessary pieces. It is necessary to be running I'm going to have a list. I'll have a list of stones for anyone that's taking the class. And if you don't want to buy rods, that's fine. You don't need to. I'm going to also be starting a year-long mentorship type piece, Q&A. That'll be, and I'm looking into whether I need once a month or twice a month for working this atomic arc. And you can come in at whatever level you choose to, or you can follow along with us here live and get more information on it. And but the rods are being made available at Hamley's per my request, and my gal that I've been working with since like 2002 for my stones is making these available. We're also going to have fluorite and white quartz. I did work on trying to get rainbow sheen obsidian, but no one's willing to work the rainbow sheen for these right now. You can hope later on, but I'm getting a really good price on these, on the rods. And I don't know if there's anyone else that's doing rod courses at all. I don't know. I haven't seen, I don't work any of the Sumerian Egyptian. So I'm coming from teachings that are Hatshepsut and earlier. I'm not coming from any of the times forward. I'm not coming from the times of the connections in with Moses or Akhenaten, who really brought a lot of Anunnaki creator god energy in. He did come against the priests of Amun. They were already affected. These pieces were already insidiously inserted virally, and the true ancient teachings of the Commissions had already ended, and the great ones had left. And so I don't look into teachings that follow this, and all of the mystery schools that I've experienced or looked into up until the last couple years, other than Judy Scions. I haven't looked into hers, and I really believe that hers is probably really well aligned with what I'm doing. Thick, false editor. It's been a long time to move with. So, function is very important. The rest of us get there really fast. I need to get out of the shade because it's here, and I'm sending things this week, and I'll see you later. Sure, we're gonna be able to go live depending on our the heat, but we'll be waiting until Sunday or Monday. Love, light, never cough.